Welcome back to The Average Drinker. I'm Dara, I'm your average drinker, and it is time for episode 3 of Will It Blend? I gotta have like some super amped up, hyped intro to this. I need to do that because that'll make it even more fun. But if you haven't watched the other episodes of Will It Blend, be sure to go back and check them out. The first one, I explain how this works. So if you're a little confused, sorry about that. But yeah, it's in the first video, so you can check that out. Otherwise, I'm really excited to figure out how many whiskeys are going to go into this blend. Got the cards in front of me, so let's line them out. Let's see what happens. See, this is why I'm not really a card dealer, because the way I line these out is actually kind of not like a card dealer would do. Not at all, actually. That's okay. That's why I'm making whiskey videos and not making blackjack tables, or not doing blackjack tables. Okay, so I got these lined out in front of me. Now it's time to work some magic, my voodoo. Actually, it really doesn't matter. No matter what, I'm going to pick some random card out of this stack, and then it's going to tell me how many whiskeys. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Brown chicken, brown girl. I feel like I always need a song when I'm doing this. I really don't have to have one. I think one time I picked over here, another time over here. I am just going to go with right here in the middle. I'm going to show it to you first. Eyes closed. I can't see it. And this one is 2 blends. We only have 2 blends in this one. That's okay. 2 blends. That's going to be fun. Scoot these together. Pile them back up. Set them to the side. All right. 2 blends. So I'm going to bring out my phone. Give it a little couple shakes. Shake it once. Shake it twice. And we have number 87 and number 40. 87 and 40. I keep hoping I get one of those Joker cards or something like 5 blends. But this time, 2 blends, 87, 40. Now I gotta go figure out which bottles those are. I'll be right back. I keep saying blends. I keep saying blends over and over again. Obviously, these are whiskeys. These are the 2 whiskeys that are going into this blend. Holy moly. I was like, this is weird. This is weird as heck. I'm glad we finally got some weird bottles that are going to go together. I don't know how this is going to turn out. But we have the Midwinter Nights Dram Act 5, Scene 5. And then we have the Larceny Barrel Proof A120, a bottle that I don't really love that much. I'm not a big fan of Larceny. But we'll see how this wheated bourbon and this rye go together. That's going to be weird. It might be weird. Okay, so now it's time to do the fun part where I always screw up and spill everywhere. But here we go. Time to pour these babies. Let them sit. Going to be at least 30 minutes. It's definitely going to be longer than 30 minutes. So I'm going to pour these up. Alright, so I've got these babies poured up in this little jar. Yeah, I did spill a little bit again. So, we have again the Larceny A120, a wheated bourbon, and then over here on the right, Midwinter's Night Dram Act 5, Scene 5, finished rye whiskey. Now, it's time to do the fun part and let them sit, like I said, at least 30 minutes, but probably a lot longer than that. Probably like an hour or more. So, here we go. It's time to sit and wait and see what happens. Will it work? Will it blend? All right, I'm back. And these have been sitting in this little cup glass. I don't know what to call this. This is like a little carrier, aged in ore carrier. Anyhow, these whiskeys have been sitting in this for a few hours now, blending. I've been enjoying some food and recording some other videos. So now it's time to pour this baby in my Glen and see if it will blend. I don't know. My gut tells me no, but we're about to find out. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little excited because you never know, I guess. This is just a very weird combination to me. So, without further ado, just a reminder, I have Midwinter's Night Dram Act 5, Scene 5. It's a finished rye whiskey. Then I have the Larceny Barrel Proof A120. It's a wheated bourbon. So, let's see. Let's take a smell of this. Really scared. Really scared. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, right? Okay. The color on this one is extremely dark. It's very, very dark. Right away on the nose, the rye is very overpowering. It smells like a very, very sweet rye. It doesn't smell bad. It doesn't smell bad at all. I get some of those typical notes like sugar plum, sugar cookie, just very sugary, very sweet. It's not off-putting, doesn't smell ethanol-y at all. Yeah, what are the proofs of these things? So we've got a proof at 123.2, and I think this is about 90, but it's a little hotter, 98.6. So I am getting a little bit, like, it doesn't smell ethanol-y, but to me it does smell a little bit higher on the proof. The Midwinter Nights Dram is definitely coming through the strongest on the nose on this one. But overall, it doesn't smell bad. I'm not getting a lot of this larceny out of this at all. Maybe the sweet notes that I'm getting. And maybe a little bit of the proof. But past that, this is super overpowering. Let's take a sip of it. Here we go. I'm nervous. Really nervous. Okay. That's weird. It's not bad, but it's weird. So it's almost as if strangely enough, the first note I got out of this was a nutty note that I get out of the larceny. Like that, a nutty sweet note. But then it kind of rolled back into that rye spice, like the spicy baking spices, like some sugar cookie in the back end of it, which is strangely enough, actually it's not that bad. The proof from the larceny definitely pulls through. Weird. I gotta take another sip of that. It was very weird, but not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Honestly, this is not that bad. I think if I was gonna do this again, I would actually pull back on the larceny. Because that is super overpowering, which is so weird because on the nose, the rye that I get in Midwinter Nights Dram was very overpowering on the nose. And I didn't even get any of that nuttiness. And then as soon as I took a drink of it and it was very nutty. So honestly, if I wanted to have a better blend of this to get a better feel, maybe I would probably pull back on the larceny a little bit and do a little bit less of that because it's pretty sweet, but it's also... The proof is coming through, and that overpowers this Midwinter Nights Dram like a lot. So, I gotta take another sip of that because it's very interesting. It kind of tastes like a nutty sugar cookie. Almost like one that you made with like a nutty flour, like an almond flour or something. And then, actually, do you know those peanut butter cookies that they're like sugar cookies, but then they have like a nutter butter? Actually, that's what this is. This kind of tastes like a nutter butter. Strangely enough, it tastes like a nutter butter. Weird. It's not bad. It's not overly drying. The flavor really hangs on, actually. It's a little bit oily. I gotta take this one is like kind of making me scratch my head because I thought for sure this was going to be bad. Like I was like, oh, this is going to not be good. But honestly, it's not bad. It's not bad. Actually, it's pretty good. So now it is time for me to tell you if it will blend. And strangely enough, yes, this will blend. It will blend. I am literally mind blown right now. It will blend. I told you I would tweak the recipe a little bit, but overall, this is actually not that bad. It is pretty good. So, yeah, it'll blend. I'm mind blown. I can't wait to do more of these Will It Blend episodes every week. We do them right here on Tuesdays. And this one, I'm pleasantly surprised by. So, anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. And we'll be back with so much more of The Average Drinker. I'm Dara. I'll see you next time.